everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Edgar if you're new here, and today I'm actually back with another unboxing video. So right here I actually decided to add 4 additional plants to my plant collection. This plant actually comes from Indonesia, and this is a variegated monstera adansonii. Now, looking at the pictures that the seller sent me, it's more of a mint color, and that's mainly why I was a little bit more excited to purchase this plant, because usually we see a lot of these plants going on auctions on eBay and on Etsy, or even on different other social media platforms, and it's usually the, what a lot of people consider, the half moon variegated monstera adansonii, or just wide variegation, or whatever whatever the case is. So yeah, to start off, I ordered it last week. The seller actually packaged it, I believe, on the weekend. It was either Saturday or Sunday, and he actually mailed it out on Monday. Now today is Thursday, and the plant actually arrived. So honestly, I think it's going to be in really good condition because the plant did arrive super early. As you guys are already aware, when you order plants out of state, you do have to pay for the certificate to make sure that the plant has no type of diseases or anything that can hurt, the agriculture market in California. So I did have to pay for that. So I'm pretty sure this paperwork is what I'm pulling out. Okay, so we actually got the Republic of Indonesia Ministry of Agriculture Agency from Agriculture Guaranteed. So here is just basically telling me that the plant has been tested. You guys can see this is what the certificate looks like, which is kind of cool, because you can actually get certification of the actual plant. So let's get to actually opening this box.
Around. Okay, so you just take the top off. We have more back in there, so let's try to get in here. Paper. You guys can see that everything is kind of situated in there. So let's actually pull it out. Oops. Okay, so this is very nice. This reminds me of like the drug movies that you see, like how they be packaging, drugs, and then it's actually the same packaging. Alright, so let's see if we can pull them out. I think we can pull the whole thing. I don't know how. Oh, okay, I see what this is. Okay, so this is actually taped to the box. So we have to undo everything on here. Yes, I'm super excited. I already see some really nice variegation. Even when my mom received the package, she was telling me that she didn't believe there was 4 plants in here, and I'm like, this had better not be a scam.
Alright, you guys, so here we have the 4 plants. Let me get rid of the box, and let's kind of take the time. Alright, so let's start with the first one. Let's put these to the side. And we have a little bit of tape. You guys, I did not expect it to be this big. It's a lot bigger than most of my monsteras that I have. It's such a big plant. Like, I'll show you guys my other monsteras. This is basically the mint monstera adansonii. Has really beautiful variegations. This one, I'm completely in love with. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves, and one that it's gonna unfold anytime soon. And let's see if we can look at the root system. The root system is incredible. Look at all of this. Let me just kind of shake it a bit. If you guys can see, that's all of the root system. And it's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this. Basically, if I wanted to propagate this plant, I can. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 nuts already, where I can propagate it if I wanted to. But I honestly think that this is one that I'm really going to keep as a collection rather than to propagate. So yeah, you guys, this is number 1. I'm going to use this too. Okay, no, I'm not going to use this. So I'm just going to set it right here to the side. And this is number 1. So now let's go with number 2. Now this one, you guys, I think I ripped some of the leaves because the paper was a little bit wet. So I tried ripping the tape off and it came with all of the paper, and I think I ripped the leaf off, but we'll see, we'll see. Okay, so same thing. And now we are going to take a look at the root system. Now, let me see, let's see the variegation. I mean, honestly, the variegation, it's different rather than the one that we just seen. The leaves are a lot bigger, but I don't know if you guys can see the variegation on them. I'll take closer shots of the leaves so you guys can see the type of variegation that it holds. So it's I mean, it's good. I like it. I like it. Now the funny thing, you guys, is that people that don't really know about this type of variegation usually confuse it with mosaic virus. And I'm actually going to make a separate video about this just because I made so much research, because I did purchase a variegated monstera adansonii, and it was my cheapest purchase, which I purchased I think around $500. And basically people were not bidding because they thought it was mosaic virus. And I even seen a post on Instagram where actually one of the people who were interested decided not to bid for this plant because they thought that it was mosaic virus. But I don't think they were aware of this type of variegation. And obviously, you know, by having the proper information, you know, you can get great deals, because obviously we know that this is a variegation and not a virus. And another thing to also keep in mind is, like, this plant was tested before coming into the United States. Same thing, you guys, as you guys can see, that's the root system. Really happy about this. All of the plants have around 4 to 5 leaves. I can tell that this cellar, oh, it was just a little corner. Okay, well, it'll survive. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. These two kind of have like a nice pattern to them. I think probably this was like a younger plant, because it does the leaves are a lot smaller. But I like how, like, the variegation, you can tell like the type of greens. You know, it has different type of greens, and I see some yellow on here. So I definitely feel that this is going to be one of those monsteras that can eventually turn into yellow. The root system, obviously, I mean, as we can see, it's pretty tiny. So you guys can see the root system. It's pretty well rooted. I'm really happy with it. I don't know if you guys can see the variegation. I mean, honestly, I feel that the camera, it's not giving it the best. It's not doing this justice. And the last one. So let's see how this one looks. Honestly, I mean, I am in love with the first one. That's probably one that I'll end up keeping as a collection, like as one of my collector plants. I love what the seller did on here. This is a damp piece of tissue paper, and wrapped it around the new leaf that was developing so it didn't get bruised. That's an excellent idea. And even myself, that I sell adansonii, I had never thought about that. And like I said, this is a learning experience, because you can definitely see the way that these sellers package their plants, and you can see the type of success that they're having. The variegation is there. You guys can see it. I mean, it's decent variegation. Usually, you know, plants like this, you gotta let it grow a little bit more to get more variegation on them. Now, I know you guys are going to start asking, well, how do I know if it's mosaic virus? You know, how do I know if, you know, my plant is actually infected or not? So usually when it's mosaic virus, it actually affects the texture of the leaf, and it also affects future growth. So usually if you have a plant and you think it has mosaic virus and it does throw some type of new growth and like the leaf looks kind of deformed, most likely that means that you that you have mosaic virus on your adansonii. But as I can see on all these new leaves, all of the growth is pretty natural and looks pretty good. Like, I'm tempted to propagate it, but man, it's just really nice. I'm really happy with this purchase, and I'll probably be investing in some other ones because as you guys can see, just the variegation is just beautiful. So this is number one. I'm actually gonna get closer to you guys and see if you guys can see more of the variegation. I'm in love, you guys. Look at that variegation. Man, I'm so in love with it. Like, the amount of variegation each leaf has is just incredible. Like, when I heard about this monstera, it was just so amazing. Like, wow. I can't even believe that I have it. Now, okay, you guys can see this one. Let me actually show you guys my other one compared to this one. All right, you guys, so this is the one that I just got, right? The one that I just received. Let's let it. And then, look at this. This is my other variegated adansonii. Look at the size of the leaves. This is incredible. Now, let me show you guys another one that I have that is a little bit bigger. See? Like, compare the size of the leaves. Like, it's crazy. They're huge. And this is another variegation that I have. It's more of a Marvel looking variegation, which is pretty interesting. Okay, you guys, this one is number 2. As you guys can see, there's some variegation, not as noticeable as the other one, but you guys can see it's more of a, I don't know, can you guys see? This is number 2. Root system. Alright, you guys, let me help it focus. Okay, so you guys can see the variegation on this one. This one's more of a yellow variegation, which is super interesting. I'm in love with it. You know, you see like the root system. This is definitely a green variegated or yellow variegated. You guys see the variegation on these leaves is just amazing. Another one a little bit harder. This one's dying, but we got a little one back here. And this one has some variegation on this one. And then the new one, still pretty new. And the root system. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want more updates. And if you guys want to know if I'm going to sell them or not, you know, keep in touch.